Hello students, welcome back to e-learning. In this video, we will be discussing Chapter 6 of The Canterville Ghost, Virginia's Mysterious Adventure. In the previous chapter, we have discussed how Virginia willingly accepted Sir Simon's request to help him to take him to the Garden of Death. And so both of them vanishes from a secret chamber. Now in this chapter, we find that for the family, Virginia goes missing. So the entire family was in deep alarm and they were searching for Virginia. Let's try to understand this chapter in detail. Mr. and Mrs. Otis quickly noticed the absence of Virginia and they instantly raised a cry of alarm. When she can't be found, a party of gypsies camping on the Canterville chess grounds, the gypsies who were camping on the Canterville chess grounds are immediately suspected, and Mr. Otis goes out on the hunt for them along with the Duke of Cheshire. They stop along the way, however, to buy the Duke a hat so that he is properly outfitted for such an excursion. The Duke replied that he doesn't want a hat, he wants only Virginia. Washington is also sent out with a large people in search of Virginia. The searchers locate the gypsies who have no knowledge whatsoever of Virginia but join in the hunt. Back at Canterville Chess, searchers drag the pawn and search the entire property to no avail. Exhausted, Mr. Otis orders everyone back home, where they ate a solemn meal together before retiring to bed. At midnight, they hear a loud crash and shrill cry, dreadful thunder and music in the air. And with this, suddenly they find Virginia appeared from the top of the staircase holding a casket. In a moment, they had all rushed up to her. Mrs. Otis clasped her passionately in her arms. The Duke smothered her with violent kisses, and the twins executed a wild war dance around the group. Now Mr. Otis, rather angrily, thinking that she had been playing some foolish trick on them, told him that he and Cecil, the Duke, had been riding all over the country looking for her, and her mother had been frightened to death, and that she should not play such practical jokes to the family ever again. To which the twins said, except on the ghosts, they can play such jokes on the ghosts, but not to the family. But whatever, Mrs. Otis is at least relieved. He kisses the trembling child and she thanked God that she is found, and she said that she should never leave her side again. Virginia very quietly tells her father that she had been with a ghost, and she also informs that the ghost has died. Okay, and she requests the family members to come and see the ghost, the remaining of the ghost dead body. He had been very wicked, but he was really sorry for all that he had done, and he also shows him the casket, okay, the box that the ghost had given to Virginia. The whole family was silent and amazed. She took them to the opening in the wainscoting down a narrow, secret corridor. Okay? She takes the family to the secret chamber, and they find the place where the ghost was starved to death by his brother-in-laws. In the room, they found a huge iron ring and chained to it was a skeleton, the skeleton of the Canterville ghost. Just out of its reach was a jug of water and a plate of food that has turned long ago to dust. A jug and food was kept, but it was not kept to the reach of the person, which shows how horribly the person has died of hunger, died of starvation, that we know. So this is how Sir Simon was killed. Now, Virginia declares that God has forgiven Sir Simon and allowed him to rest at last. So in between, the twins notice that the barren almond tree has blossomed, which, if you remember the prophecy, it says, when the ghosts rest in peace, the almond tree will bloom. So this has happened, and Virginia concluded that God has forgiven Sir Simon because the almond tree has started blooming. When they hear that, the young duke called her an angel for taking a ghost to a place where he can take rest, and he put his arm around his neck and kissed her. This is all for this chapter. We will be continuing in the next video. The last chapter of this long reading, The Canterville Ghost, will be updated and will be shared and discussed in the next video. Do continue to watch the next and upcoming video. Thank you.